Welcome back, everybody, to Ben Swallow.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean.
Last time we left off, we
talked about Star Wars.
We talked about Star Wars, and we did stuff in Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah, but we mainly talked about Star Wars. That's what's important.
Yeah, not the game.
Not the game.
Not like we haven't been talking about the game.
We have been talking about.
We have been talking about the game, but anyway. So I guess we could kind of bridge off this Star Wars topic into what I wanted to talk about, which was DCEU and the new Aquaman movie, which I very much enjoyed.
Me too. Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too. Me too.
Anyway. So.
Oh, damn.
Fuck you.
Those lasers are. Oh, there you go. You're fine.
Really annoying. But anyway, Oh, the secret mission. Fuck that. Get out of my face. I hate...
You should not have done that.
I hate this thing.
I remember that.
This can be
I did not like it.
Very annoying.
Anyways.
But anyway,
let's talk.
The Star Wars films almost kind of went through a DCEU experience where they were like, okay, let's make movies, and I don't care if this is like the comic book whatsoever or what fans
just make a Star Wars movie,
because who cares? Most people watching this have never read a comic book anyway. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll agree with you on that one. I will have to agree with you on that one.
Yes.
But
that's true.
You need to pander to fans to a certain extent, because
that's the fan base.
Who do you think is going to tell these non-fans to go see this movie?
Exactly, not to mention too, like
non-comic fans were like, an Aquaman film? That's fucking lame. Why would anyone want to go see Aquaman? But if the moment they hear fans online going, hey, this was actually a really good film,
then they want to check it out.
Then it creates an effect where that person then wants to say, hey, if this guy really likes Aquaman and he or she thinks it's really good, I should go see it too. Also, Aquaman has brilliant marketing. Mm-hmm. Like,
it was great marketing.
More women actually like that movie than men.
I know. I remember reading about that. No, but yeah, it was definitely well marketed. You know, there's no doubt about that.
Versus Batman v Superman, which was like, okay, we're gonna put a lot of things in this. Fans are stupid. All they want to see is the same shit. So let's just have Batman fight Superman, because then everybody will automatically love that movie. Oh boy, were you fucking wrong. Let's put Doomsday in it. Wait, why? Because I want to. Because people will love that shit. Let's make references all the time to Dark Knight Returns. Wait, why?
Why?
Why? Because fans love that shit. People love that comic book. Let's make Death of Superman. Wait, why? Let's put Wonder Woman in there. Why?
This is Batman versus Superman, not Batman versus Superman and Wonder Woman.
And then we've teamed up
Doomsday.
Then we've with Doomsday and crappy Lex Luthor.
Exactly, my guy.
I'm like, really?
Oh wait, wasn't like Deathstroke in it too?
No, that was post-credit scene of Justice League, because they're hinting at the Injustice League or the Legion of Villains or whatever.
Deathstroke movie, I'd watch it.
He was gonna. I have no idea. Ben Affleck is supposedly out as Batman.
Yeah, he's out.
But that film that they wanted to make was gonna have Deathstroke as the main villain of him fighting Batman.
You know, I know how they can continue, but with like a different actors. It was like a different universe with the same events but different looking characters.
That's too convoluted. Do a Flashpoint movie and then do all that shit.
I don't think they'll do that. They're not smart enough.
You can literally just say he changed the timeline. Oh my god, why do these people look different? They just do.
They just do.
Because of the timeline changes. Just
anyways,
deal with it.
Yeah, anyways, you know, to get back on topic.
Wonder Woman was like the first DC film where it felt like they genuinely cared about the source material, and James Wan, I believe, actually... Oh, this is why platforming in this game fucking sucks! The only one that's gotten platforming right is the reboot!
Wow.
That's
interesting. Anyways. And I say anyways, you know, to help get you back on topic, you know. And me.
No!
Oh boy. Now let's talk about the topic. So you're not thinking about it, because when you think about it too much, you screw up more.
God, I hate this stupid thing.
Don't think about it too much. Just talk. All right, my guy. Let's talk.
I'm not gonna make it.
You're not. Let's talk, my guy.
Come on, you piece of shit.
Jump now.
What? He changed directions in midair?
Yes, he did. Want me to try?
No.
Alright. Wow, this one's taking a long time.
I hate.
Why is it so long all of a sudden?
I don't know, but I really don't care. I think it's because I'm going back to it.
Oh.
I'm like pushing the circle button.
Dude. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I thought I was gonna
there,
fall.
There you go. You're good now.
Okay.
Anyways, now back on
We're
topic.
fine.
Back on
Okay,
topic
so with like Zack Snyder's version of like, oh, if I made Batman Begins or The Dark Knight or whatever, I would have Batman get raped in prison.
Yeah.
Like,
that's not
what?
Why?
Like, why? What does this have to do with anything? Like, that doesn't serve any point to the character. Like, literally, it's like, oh, let's make it dark because we want to make it dark. Like, I'm not one of those people, oh, it's a superhero film. It can't be dark and serious. Nah, fam, because if you're one of those people, then you can't say that Christopher Nolan Batman series was good.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, you're a flat-out hypocrite if you say, I think superhero movies should always be fun. But, like, Wonder Woman was like the first one that genuinely gave a shit about its source material.
Yeah.
And like the character of Wonder Woman. And as a result, oh my god, fans loved it. And as a result, it created a cycle where the normal non-fan wanted to go watch the movie. And bing bada boom, it made lots of money.
Success.
Same thing with Aquaman. So it's almost as if though, if you just use the source material properly, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's like I said, like the average person, like when they think of non-comic, average person, when they think of Aquaman, I guarantee they think about
before
a guy
the film,
that talked. Yeah, before the film, I guarantee they thought about a guy that talked to fish.
Right.
And that's it, But it's the fact, like that they did, such a well job making it fun. That it was enjoyable even to, like non-comic readers, was one of the big reasons why it was so successful.
Right. Exactly.
Because the goal wasn't to make a serious Grammy-winning movie. It was to make a fun superhero movie.
Right.
And it succeeded.
Sometimes I think that's what they wanted to do with like Man of Steel or something. I don't know, I just kind of had that gut feeling in my mind that they're like, okay, we gotta make this like a Christopher Nolan movie. And I'm like, Christopher Nolan doing a Superman film would be kind of interesting, but it's like, do I need it?
Like Man of Steel, like it's not a bad film, but it's not a good film either.
It's meh.
It's just meh.
Just like everybody's opinion on it, mine is mixed.
Yeah, like that's like one of the reasons why I really didn't like Superman and Superman versus Batman.
Oh,
was because he was such a downer. I mean, that's not Superman.
Like Batman being a downer, I get.
Superman tries to make the best out of the worst situation. Superman is a Boy Scout through and through, man. He tries to think positive, Yeah,
he's
exactly. A symbol of hope, not a symbol of depression.
Yeah, that's Batman.
That's Batman.
And why do we have two of, like, there's no
contrast. One Batman is enough. I don't need another.
Like, it's kind of funny when Wonder Woman was the best character in that movie, and she, like, was only in it for, like, a few minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
And she had, like, maybe a few lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't believe those idiots really thought, nobody wants to go see a Wonder Woman film. Nobody wants to go see nobody wants to see a Flash movie. Yeah, we have to put them in the Batman and Superman film in order to advertise them. I'm like, why?
Yeah, plus, like, this, like, I think you might disagree with me a little on this. But, like, Ben Affleck as the Batman there, obviously it was well done, But, but most of the things that people liked Batman doing in that, like the cool action scenes, that was a stunt double,
What does that have to do with anything? That is literally, you could say the same thing about Tom Holland then.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, Tom Holland, obviously, he like, some, like, cop the stuff he does, because he's got that gymnastic background, he can do the stuff too.
Oh joy.
Look, it's a nitpick for me, alright?
No, not that.
Oh, the Dante fight?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that. No, but it's like I would have liked to see more Ben Affleck, like doing those things. That would have been a little bit more.
To me, that shit doesn't matter.
It matters for me a little. I just like it more because I don't know. I like that more,
To me, that shit doesn't matter.
It's like Tom Cruise. Like, I like it when he does that crazy shit because I'm like, yes, that's dedication. I love that.
All right.
Right? I like it when they do that because it shows you like how dedicated they are.
To me, that shit doesn't matter.
That's like a little thing for me.
My
It's a little
thing
nitpick.
is that with the Batman vs Superman film, like, it didn't leave an explanation for why Batman started killing people. I don't.
All you got was that suit with Robin. With Robin,
now,
and that didn't explain anything.
It could have been solved with one line. If he had just said after Robin died, I just didn't give a shit anymore. I would have been fine with that. I would have been totally, absolutely, 100% fine with that if they had explained that the death of Robin made, or whatever version of Robin that they were using.
Not to mention all the people Superman ended up killing too. I mean, holy shit! Not directly, but you know what I mean.
I know. I wasn't a. And people are like, well, how come in comics he can do all that shit, but in animated movies it's okay if he does all that shit? But the moment he does it in like fucking
live action,
that's when people bitch. And I went, you bring up a decent point, but I will refute that point by saying because this is a realistic version of the character. Like, there's a sense, like, okay, like the animated version of Superman versus Doomsday, like a really old one from like the early 2000s, right? Not the newer one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one, but in the older one, I'm gonna try to beat him legitimately, by the way.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
So it might take me a while.
That's fine. Anyways, in the older one.
In the older film, like, he's fighting Doomsday, he's taking him to the skies, making sure that he doesn't hit as many buildings as possible. Some buildings are getting hit, but he's doing everything he can to, like, make sure, like, they're not being hit.
People are safe.
Right, and there's a scene where there's this girl, and, like, Doomsday is gonna go over and, like, smash her up, right?
Yeah.
And, like, so Superman literally takes the punch from Doomsday to make sure that that little girl doesn't get hurt. It's little shit like that that makes it
Superman.
Yeah, it's little shit like that says a lot more than, oh, look at this cool action scene between these two guys.
It tells you like Superman cares a lot about people. You know, he cares a lot about preserving life. You know. Dude, you're doing pretty well.
To people who can S-rank this fight, you have my. I give you a ton of
respect.
I give you a ton of props, but I am not one of those people.
Dude, man, you're doing decently, dude. You're doing pretty well. Oh, you didn't get it. Yeah, you're doing pretty well. Anyways, let's go back to talking.
But anyway, so if they had just done that and like in like Batman v Superman, like they decided to get rid of that problem by saying like, oh, well, like they're fighting at the docks. Yeah, but nobody's there. They all clocked out of work, so it's all fine. I'm like, really? Like I get why they did that. And at the end of the day, I don't care that they did that. But it's like, okay, I kind of do care, but it's a nitpick.
It's a nitpick, yeah.
I'm kind of like, really, guys? Like, if you knew it was that big of a problem in the last film, like, why didn't you come up with a better explanation? Like, why couldn't you have been like, oh, we have to take him to those abandoned docks? It's like, just still something out there. Like, it's instead of just like, oh, isn't it a coincidence that we're at these abandoned docks? If they had said, we have to take him to an abandoned area so he doesn't hurt anybody, that would have made more sense than just saying flat out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like it's little things like that. It's little things like that in writing that make you really appreciate like the attention to detail.
Yeah.
Shit like, oh, isn't it a coincidence that we're at an abandoned dock? It's like, yeah, oh, that's fucking stupid.
That's lazy. And I don't,
damn you! That's what I do to you. Get back over here. Here's how you cheese him, everybody. Besides this,
by getting shot.
Yeah, you cheese him by getting shot. You make him think he's gonna kill you.
Anyways, I lost my train of thought, my guy. I'm watching the fight now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's actually pretty entertaining.
It is pretty entertaining. But I just remembered something. Billy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen. I'm sorry. Billy and Jimmy, like.
Well, Bill is short for William, so. Yeah.
So, but point being is like, he was in the movie.
Yes, I know. I know that.
When he was like, I was like, wow, dude, really? That's how you introduce him? By killing him off, not a few seconds later. Good job, my guy.
Yeah. Why are we in Africa, by the way, in the beginning of that movie?
Was that Africa? I thought it was somewhere like in the Middle East.
I don't know. It kind of looked like both.
I think it was the Middle East.
It might have been North Africa, which is very close to the Middle East.
I don't know.
It is geographically.
That's true.
No,
what I said, I don't know. I meant like the location exactly. You know, that's.
Well, not that it matters. My point is like, what the fuck was the point of that? Like, isn't like Lex Luthor must be a fucking psychic in order for that plan to work. He has to interpret how Batman will interpret everything. He has to understand. Somehow he found out Batman and Superman's secret identity. Never explained why, by how he did, by the way. It's just something you're just gonna have to deal with.
Just knew.
He just knows. Like he must have some sort of secret identity detector or some stupid shit.
Just go at him, bruh.
What, this?
Yeah, just go at him. He only has a little bit of health left.
Got him.
Oh, there you go. See?
Beat him legitimately. Happy? I remember this playthrough, you were like, we're gonna beat him legitimately.
Honestly, I didn't really, like, get, like, it wasn't gonna affect me much. Like, I wouldn't sleep
I said if I died twice to him, then I would cheese him.
Okay.
And I love it. You did so well during that fight to beat him, and he fucking tells you, you fucking pleb, I didn't even try.
Uncle Dante's such an MG
Uncle Dante.
Uncle Dante.
Wait, how come you like Dante being overpowered but not Ray? Because Dante doesn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
This game does not take itself seriously. Okay, sometimes it does.
Sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't.
No, most of the time, don't make cry. It has its moments of seriousness, but for the most part, they don't give a shit.
I mean, Dante's laid-back attitude should be enough to tell that most of the time he's not taking it seriously.
Yeah, really, if you really think about it, this is Nero's story. This is not Dante's story.
This is Nero's
Dante,
story.
to him, this is just Tuesday.
Like, it's like a world-ending crisis. All right, that should... Yep, alright, that sounds like a Tuesday. Let's do this. I mean, let's be honest, dude. I mean, like, they may not be in, like, other games, but let's be honest, like world-ending shit like that is probably the norm.
What, for him?
Yeah.
What, for this universe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you remember the anime, which, by the way, I'm really excited for that new anime they're gonna make.
I know.
Devil May Cry. I don't care if it's non-canon or in a different universe. I don't care.
It was the Castlevania and Devil May Cry. It's like a crossover,
I think they said
right?
it's... I'm not sure if it's replacing the canon anime that we have now, but I think it might be in a separate, like, parallel universe or something, which I don't care. Like, as long as, because that Castlevania anime is not canon.
Have you seen it?
Not yet.
You should see it. It's pretty decent.
I know. Ooh, I like what I look.
It has Alucard. Ooh, Alucard. Alucard. Yeah, it's Alucard. And when shit, I think it's Trevor. Yeah, when Trevor.
Yeah, they have Trevor Beaumont.
Yeah, when Trevor.
Yep, it was Trish the entire time.
Yeah, when Trevor's fighting with that whip, dude, that's so fucking sick, dude. It looks so fucking smooth.
Fun fact: Gloria, the disguise that Trish was wearing, was actually supposed to be her own original character. But you know, this game wasn't finished. I love it. If the kid screws up, then I'll just have to kick his ass.
Hey, Uncle Dante knows what's up.
Uncle Dante. Good old Uncle Dante. A, B, C.
You get a B. Oh, I got
that's fine. I think
good.
I think I got an A one time.
You got an A last time.
What, for this mission?
No, not for this mission. I meant like...
No, I meant like... I think in my last playthrough I got an A. Yeah, I got an A. This one I did not.
Try to platinum this game.
Fuck you! You know how much time that would take that I'm not willing to put in?
Not much if you have skill.
You really want to do Bloody Palace with every single character?
Oh, that'll take time. The rest won't, but that will. That will. How many floors are there again?
It goes in the hundreds. And there's a time limit.
Yeah, hell no. Fuck that. What's the time limit?
20 minutes.
Well, if you're good, like, it shouldn't be that bad.
Oh, I've seen people do
it.
Like,
if you're good at, like, that, that's, man, if you're good, like, that's not that hard. I mean, it's hard, but you know what
Over
I mean.
700 floors?
Look, if you're good enough to do it... look,
like,
if you're doing...
It's been done before, so someone has to do it.
Like, if you're good enough to do it under 20 minutes once, then you can do it again. That's all I'm saying, you know?
Honest, I'm not doing it. I don't care.
A worst case scenario, it takes you like 3 hours. And let's be honest, for a gaming session, that's not much.
I know.
My average gaming session is 3 or 4 hours.
My average gaming session is 20 minutes. Just kidding. You know what I can't stand?
What?
When they put mobile games in the same categories as games.
Ah, I don't like that.
Like they're like
I fucking hate that.
Like the average person only plays video games for this many hours a week, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's not nearly enough. Like I'm not trying to say like, oh, I have no life because all I do is play video games. And I'm like, dude, like when I play a game, I'm playing for at least 2 to 3 hours. Like okay, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean,
so I'm like, and they said that's like the average for a week. I'm like, what the fuck? But they include mobile games in that.
Yeah.
So I guess someone playing Candy Crush while sitting on the can is the equivalent of playing Devil May Cry 4 for a Let's Play channel. Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I have to very, very much disagree with this.
Did you hear about the new Alien game? Apparently, people are pissed about it because it's gonna be a mobile app. Or not the.
Didn't the last Alien game do good?
And the last Alien did good, but I think like the people are mad because I think they said like this one's like, I don't know if they said if it was canon or non-canon, but the reason people were pissed off was because like they knew that they wanted another Alien, but instead of making the actual Alien, they decided to just do a cash grab.
Oh yeah, because
that's what people.
Because as much as we hate to admit it, technically, folks, the mobile games probably make more money.
Yeah,
than
no
these
doubt
games.
about it. They definitely make more money.
Like because of microtransactions and ads and all that stupid shit.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. They definitely make more money.
So I kind of understand. Like, why can't they just make a mobile version of a new game? Like, there's a mobile version for Devil May Cry. You know that, right?
They're not.
There is a mobile game for Devil May Cry. But you can still play the base game on console. That's the true experience on console. So why can't they do that with this new Alien game? I haven't heard about this, by the way. I'm just
I keep kind of up to date with gaming news, so I know about some things.
Did you hear a company is trying to make a new console to
compete
with
the PS5
and Xbox,
and
the
yes,
new Xbox?
Yes, I heard about that.
And I went, this will be interesting.
Yeah, see, like the way
What am I doing? No.
I thought to myself, like, well, good luck with that. You better have some great games.
Yeah, you better have some bitchin' exclusives because even fucking even Xbox for the next console generation, they're gonna step their shit up.
Yeah.
They bought a shit ton of developers, including Ninja Theory, which definitely confirms we're not getting a DMC2.
No, but definitely, like, they're definitely stepping up their game because I think they definitely learned, like, what the PS4 was like.
The reason why it's outselling us so well is because,
it was advertised as a console for gamers.
Well,
That's one of the main things, I think, too.
Well, that and Xbox One was so bad with, like, its stupid always online mode. What if I have shit internet? And what if my internet's online, but I wanna
and not to mention
play
like
an Xbox game.
like had some good exclusives, but not a lot. Let's be honest.
Well, Sunset Overdrive was decent.
Yeah, but nobody like really gave it time of day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, its popularity faded out pretty quickly. Like, dude, God of War has been out for months and people are still playing that game.
Yeah, my guy. I'm playing.
Horizon Zero Dawn has been out for over a year. People are still playing that game. Hell, look at The Last of Us!
Yeah. The point mute.
People are still playing that game, and that game's 5 years old!
Exactly, so like, even though like they had like Sunset Overdrive, there's no doubt about that that game was fun, it just kind of disappeared because people lost interest.
For me, like, I kind of watched a couple of parts of a playthrough for it, and I'm like, okay, the humor after a while would kind of get to me, and I didn't think the story was that interesting. But Sean, it's not meant to be taken seriously. Bruh, I'm not saying Devil May Cry has a great story, but it keeps me entertained, and I want to know where it goes.
Exactly.
Horizon, I'm not Horizon. Sunset Overdrive, I just don't care. Typical jump. You know how many times it normally takes me?
A lot.
Like forever. Drives me up a fucking wall.
But noise.
Nice.
Noise.
That guy Australian. He sounds Australian.
He's Australian. Yeah, I think he's Australian. Damn. That's nice, man.
What a bitch.
Yeah, we went out like a bitch.
What a bitch!
Getting slashed like who knows how many times? What a bitch.
Yeah, man. He has a shield, too. What's his fucking excuse?
Yeah. And he has armor.
Yeah. Like, what is this, Stormtrooper armor? Alright, folks. We'll see you guys in the next video.